Update 2. Sil called the cops on me, so I refused to babysit her kids, and now her life is falling. Sarah calling the cops on me was bad enough, but the fallout from that decision was about to ripple through the entire family in ways none of us saw coming. I thought things couldn't get any worse after Sarah called the cops on me and Mike blew up my phone with his guilt tripping, but apparently, I underestimated just how selfish and entitled these two could be. The real kicker came when my mom started paying the price, literally and figuratively, for their irresponsibility. After Sarah quit her job, she dumped her kids on my mom, who apparently decided it was her job to fix the mess. At first, I didn't care. My mom had been defending Sarah, saying I was overreacting, so I figured she'd learn her lesson once Sarah pulled her usual crap on her. It didn't take long for the cracks to show. My mom started looking more and more exhausted every time I saw her. She complained about being tired but wouldn't directly say she was overwhelmed. I knew she was trying to hold it together, but it was obvious that babysitting Sarah's kids 3 days a week was draining her. Then one day, I got a call at work. It was my mom, and she sounded like she was out of breath, saying she didn't feel well. My stomach sank immediately. I told her to stay put and rushed over to her place. When I got there, she looked pale and weak, sitting on the couch like she could barely hold herself up. I asked her what was wrong, and she said her chest felt tight and she had a headache that wouldn't go away. I wasn't about to take any chances, so I took her to the doctor. Turns out, her blood pressure was sky high, dangerously high. The doctor said she needed to rest and avoid stress. Of course, I knew exactly what was causing her stress, Sarah and her kids. But even after hearing this, my mom refused to blame Sarah outright. "They're my grandkids," she said when I brought it up. "I can't just stop helping." "Mom," I said, trying to keep my voice calm, "helping is one thing, letting them walk all over you is another. You're not responsible for their kids, that's Sarah and Mike's job." She sighed but didn't say anything. I could tell she wasn't ready to stand up to them yet, but I sure as hell was. The next time Sarah came by to drop off her kids, I happened to be at my mom's place. I wasn't planning on being there, but I'd swung by to check on her, and Sarah showed up, all smiles, acting like she wasn't dumping her problems on a sick woman. "Hi, Mom," she chirped, ushering her kids inside. "I'll be back around 6 o'clock. I stepped in before my mom could say anything. "Actually, no, you won't," I said, crossing my arms. Sarah froze and looked at me like I'd just slapped her. "What do you mean?" she asked, her tone immediately defensive. "I mean you're not leaving your kids here anymore," I said. "Mom just got out of the doctor's office because of her blood pressure, and the last thing she needs is to babysit your kids while you sit on your ass all day." Sarah's face turned red. "I'm not sitting on my ass," she snapped. "I'm handling things at home while Mike works. Do you know how hard it is to manage everything?" "Yeah, I do," I shot back. "And guess what? It's your responsibility, not Mom's, not mine, yours. Figure it the FCK out." My mom tried to intervene, of course. "Ashley, that's enough. We can talk about this later." "No, Mom, we can't," I said, turning to her. "You've been bending over backward for them, and look where it's gotten you, at the doctor's office. It's time to stop." Sarah, meanwhile, was fuming. "You don't get to decide that," she hissed. "This is between me and Mom." "Like hell it is," I said. "You're putting her health at risk because you and Mike can't get your SHT together. I'm not letting this continue." She stormed out with her